Well, several years ago, we had an art exhibit here in the Erickson Fine Art Gallery that was a collection of the Asolo costumes. And it was a very successful exhibit, and it was really a lot of fun to do. Because costumes are one of those things that people look at on stage with someone in them, but they're never really appreciated by themselves. But we figured we couldn't just do an Asolo costume exhibit again. So we thought, well, let's invite each of the theaters in the area to submit a costume, but we'll put a twist in it. Let's make sure everyone can submit a costume, but it has to be made out of recyclable, repurposed, or trash materials. No conventional materials can be used. One of our students works for a veterinarian, and I asked her for some x-rays, and she got them for me. Bingo sheets. And that a student that we have, his father owns a bingo parlor. On the Elizabethan one, the overskirt is made out of these biohazard bags. Because I wanted some really red plastic, and I went to the doctor's office and saw the bags, and then Jane Filesticker from our science department, I called her, and she goes, I have a whole bunch of them. So she brought over a bunch of them so we could cut up and use them. My daughter goes, Dad, I'm not using this anymore. You want to use it? I go, sure. She's 33 years old. She's over her retainer. The bows on the Renaissance costume are out of a reel-to-reel audio tape. Now, for the jewelry is made out of candy. The hair on this one is brown wrapping paper that I put through a paper shredder.
I have made Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat out of children's storybooks, and we are going to be using puzzle pieces as trim. I've glued everything together with rubber cement and Mod Podge and E6000, and I've had to use a steamer to kind of sculpt it all. I'll eventually be adding a giant collar to the whole thing. It's about 50% done at this point in time. I still have to attach a lot of bits to it.
So what you're looking at is the piece that I've created for the costume exhibit at SCF that's going up in September and October. This costume is going to be representative of our show Showboat that opens in, I guess it opens in November and runs in December. And when I first started thinking about it, I thought, oh my gosh, what's going to give it the shape that a bustle dress would have? And so I went out to the dollar store and started looking around and found these white laundry baskets, which I was able to cut up and turn into the base for the skirt. So you can see that it's all like the laundry baskets under there. And then I needed something to cover it, and I wanted something that was a little, again, less traditional. And I know that we just make coffee around the clock at the Asolo. So I knew that we had a ton of coffee filters, so I went down to our security guards and asked them for a pile of coffee filters, which they gave me, which then I was just able to glue all over the thing. So it's kind of fun. The bustle portion is made out of drop cloth for painting. Our wig mistress, Michelle Hart, made a wig out of chenille pipe cleaners and feathers, and she put a little secret in there. She put little LED lights inside, so when you see it at the exhibit, you'll see it twinkling and light up. And then I needed jewelry for her, and what's better than some breath mint jewelry? So she's got some like lifesavers and Tic Tacs and things adorning her neck. So hopefully people will get a laugh out of her. I think she's kind of cute and fun, and she's definitely non-traditional.
We just felt like Lady of the Lake was a natural. Our goal is to try to make it look like she's just come out of the lake and she's dragged all this stuff from the bottom of the lake with her. Real fishnet found in somebody's yard. We did wash it. Fringe, upholstery fringe, long droopy fringe that's being dealt with to make hair. These are all pieces of soft drink and beer cans cut up. And nobody drank beer on the job. Just put crayons between the plastic layers and ironed it to melt it in to make the fabric. And I think there's also bits of the soft drink cans and some little pop tops. And there's tissue paper in there, silver tissue paper I see. Blue bags, blue dry cleaning bags. all of it kind of melted together.